Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are new to the channel and you are enjoying the content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend. I sure did. There's a lot that we got to get caught up on. So we're going to go ahead and start with this particular live that Olivia did a couple of days ago. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
No, she is so sleepy. I went to go pick her up from my sister's house, okay, after school. And she was sleeping. So I kind of interrupted her sleep, but I'm just like, girl, go back to sleep. But she's like, no, mommy, I'm not going back to sleep. You're gonna have to make me go. Ugh, is that boogies? Give me that face. How do you have boogies on your face?
You want this little girl to go back to sleep, and she just woke up. According to you, you said you interrupted her sleep, but you want her to go back to sleep. I feel like this little girl sleeps entirely too much. And like I stated in the last video, it seems like every time I see Kalani, it looks like she just woke up. I think this is extremely sad.
She's like, you're going to have to make me go back to sleep, mommy. She'll go back to sleep soon. Goals, Liv. I'm currently on the injections. You lost 50 pounds. Period, girl. Girl, that's what I like to hear, honey. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm off my diet, okay? I haven't been on it for quite some time, but I will be getting back on it. Hopefully Monday. Hey, you want water? I saw this fucking video today. It was so funny. It was of some doctors dancing to the damn song. Oh my god. And then I swear, man, I live for the comments. The comment section is the best part. It was, oh man.
We know you live for the comments, Olivia. We know you be checking out these comments over here.
So you just going to go outside and swim all that babies inside by herself, even if she is asleep? If that's what I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. Who the fuck are you? I'm so confused. Who are you questioning? Haven't you guys learned by now? Stop fucking questioning me. What the hell? I'm not the one. In the city, baby, you can drive and you come. We can go fast, or we can go slow. I feel like AJ fucked up my glasses. I want them back, I can't go. Hangman. Bye, Robert. Let me block them. You bitches are retardo. You bitches think that I care. I don't care. You're just gonna get blocked, Sunny Buns. You're just gonna get a block. It's nothing to block you guys. You guys think it's a big deal to hit the block. It's not. I just don't be doing it because I be trying to let y'all live. But I can block all y'all. It's okay. Shit, it don't mean me nothing. Because guess what? If you block, you're still going to be watching. Don't do shit to the view.
Olivia, you know it means something to you because this is why you was trying to, unblock all the people that you blocked over the years because you wanted engagement. You wanted more engagement over there in your comment section. That's why you unblocked everybody. But now you don't care. Now it doesn't bother you. But as far as what the commenter was saying, it gives the impression that Olivia don't see anything wrong with leaving her kids in the house unattended by themselves. She thinks just because they are asleep, that's fine. But I assumed when, she did say earlier that she was going to go swimming after Kalani lays back down. I assumed her roommate was still there, but that would be pretty wild if her roommate is not there and she's still planning on going swimming knowing that nobody is in that house. But she thinks it's okay if, as long as Kalani is asleep, she can still leave.
Oh, this is that one night. Is this the night? Oh, this is the night, bitch. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, listen, I have a lot of people. My video went like viral on Instagram, okay? Look, y'all. Ah! This is the first night I recorded him. Look, my sneaky ass.
Like the 3 babies.
Okay, so that was the first. Okay, listen, my video went like really viral, okay? I'm trying to figure out a way I can put on my, like, all the recordings and everything together. You probably get paid. You probably paid to have it go viral. I probably paid to have it go viral. Girl, I thought I was broke. I don't have any money. You guys say I'm broke all the time. And you don't know who's in my house. So leaving the baby inside, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about none of that. That means nothing to me. You guys can think and say whatever you want to say. I don't care.
Nice try, Olivia, but it doesn't cost that much money to promote your videos, so it can get more engagement, get more views, get more subscribers. It doesn't cost that much, so yeah, nice try.
Rude ass asshole, you're such a fucking. Oh! Oh! Hold on a second, bitch. You play with me all the time. You're Mr. Playing with somebody, so shut the fuck up. You play 24/7.
Put my tongue on your feet. How about that?
No, fuck you. What the hell? You went all weekend without calling me. All weekend? Nigga, fuck. You were not blocked.
All the time I called you and that shit was straight to fucking voice me.
Whatever.
That's a fact. Hey, block me for one day.
You're not blocked. I never blocked you. I didn't block you just to see, what if he's gonna call me, and you did it. I was like, okay.
That shit just like the milk. What the fuck is that?
No, I didn't respond to your text, but that doesn't mean I blocked you. Oh my god, this shit is a mess. Hold on. I need to figure out how to edit all this shit.
Yeah, this is a mess because Gerard sound upset that he's thinking you blocked him, and you sound like you about to cry because he didn't call you all weekend. Like, yeah, this is definitely a mess.
Peep how I disrespected that chick straight to this man, and he never cared. Like, I used to call that girl a bitch, everything, and he never gave a fuck.
No,
I don't want to see you. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep. Like you said, I'm emotional, right? I get in my feelings. You're not gonna keep fucking with me because I'm gonna act more crazy.
I'm not gonna fuck with you like that. I'm trying to tell you, I was just coming over there. I want some fruit ball.
They sell them at Costco. Go tell that bitch.
That Costco ball we had. That shit.
So right here, you can hear Gerard telling Olivia go take a shower because he was about to come over, and Olivia was like, I'm not finna to mess with you, and he was like, I'm not trying to mess with you like that. He said something, but I can't make out what he said. I've been listening to this part probably over 5 times, and I cannot make out what he says. But after he says that, Olivia says something about take her to Costco, or they sell it at Costco, something. But if y'all can make out what Gerard said right here, put it in the comment section below. But you know, my thing with Olivia is she definitely does play too much, because like I said, I feel like she would be more credible if she played these recordings, showed the timestamp, showed the date, what have you. Like, put it out there. She just keeps putting a little bit out there here and there. But I do feel like these recordings that she's sharing right here are recordings of them where they did mess around recently. I do believe that.
Oh, I cannot mute you guys. I'm not playing it anymore. Anyway, I need to figure out a way. And where's all the other recordings? Because like I said, my video went viral, right, on Instagram. And people want me to do a part 2, part 3, part 4. And I need to edit my stuff. And I need to get all the court documents, the correct court documents from the actual court, so I can put them all in order. Mommy's looking for something. Hold on a second. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Mama of the Year award. Oh my god, I don't care. What the hell? You guys think I care? Stop. Oh my god, she wants to go in my purse. Where is what? Mother's Day. When was Mother's Day? Mother's Day is in May, right? May? No, not Mother's Day. It wasn't Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day. Okay, I said you cannot have these. I said that already. That's why you tripped up the first time. You cannot have that. No. Must be on my other phone. Oh, that's nice. You're gonna just play with my panty liner right there? What's that? Is you really don't care about your main priorities. Oh, thank you, Mom. Blocking that person. Y'all upset because the maid was watching the kids? Girl, I guess so. I don't know. I don't know why they're so mad, but it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna leak everything. It doesn't really matter. You guys can stay mad. But I think I have more stuff on my other phone, so I need to figure out a chronological way that I put everything out, including, let me look for the court documents. Let me see, baby. They're all in my email. Hold this. You want the panty liner? Take it. Oh, gosh, Kailani. Okay, thank you, baby.
So the video that Olivia is saying went viral on Instagram is the one she did about how she married a narcissist. So she's trying to gather recordings, court documents to I guess do like a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4. That would be interesting to watch, to see what she tries to throw together to fit a narrative to make her out to look like the complete and total victim. But it's like, once again, Olivia, you let this little girl come on camera. Her hair is all over her head. She looks very unkept. But yet you managed to make sure your hair looked presentable. You made sure that you was dressed somewhat presentable. You made sure that you did your makeup. You have your little eyelashes on. But you can care less how your daughter looks. I think this is sad. That this is how you keep coming on this camera looking a certain way, but your daughter looks very mismatched from you.
I thought I recorded that one encounter though. See, there was another encounter where he gave me $100 bill. But I'm trying to figure out when the fuck that was. Was that... It was around a holiday. What was the holidays? There was Easter. It wasn't Easter. It was for Valentine's Day. Okay, so I gotta look around February.
So this will put it around Valentine's, what she's saying. And do y'all remember this Valentine's Day video that she did, coming on here dressed in red from head to toe? Yeah, a hot... I want to say something else, but I'm just going to say she looked a total hot mess, but thought she was doing something. The way Olivia speaks about the money that Gerard gave her, you would think this man was paying her thousands of dollars, because it's like, for her to say, oh, that encounter where he gave me $100, like $100 bill, like, you would think Gerard gave her $1,000 or broke her off $800. Like, and even when she was like, yeah, he broke me off $160 after, we had sex in the truck at the gas station. Like, it's really giving, Olivia, you are very cheap. Like, it doesn't take much to satisfy you. A dude can throw you $50, throw you $80, throw you $100, and you think you really balling. You think you really pulling money from a dude. And, I'm not trying to condone this behavior, but I feel like when you have self-worth and you know your value and you know your body is more worth than $100, like, to those type of people, it's really weird to hear you speak the way you're speaking, because, again, it really shows, Olivia, that it doesn't take much to get you to do certain things. It doesn't take much for a man to make you feel like he's really, like, doing something for you. And I think that's extremely sad. Like, it's extremely sad.
See, I'm about to be mad.
Oh my god.
What the shit is like one last time? What the phone and Trey song?
What song? It's a mess.
This shit the last time the way you do. You never heard that song?
No. Okay, I'll go listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord! Okay, so I have that. But wait a minute, where's that? I know. Okay. Well, yeah, probably. I pushed you to the limit. Oh my God. This shit is funny. I said I'm gonna be 60, still talk about that bitch. I don't appreciate shit. Okay. We'll talk to them and tell them to keep their mouth shut about everything. Because, yeah. Okay? And, like I said, I'm off this. You know what I want, though. If I'm not gonna have you, I want them. And that's just on period. You can go. And, like I said, I'm off this. You know what I want, though. If I'm not gonna have you, I want them. And that's just on period. You can go.
Olivia tried to hurry up and do something, because it seemed like she tried to press a button to keep us from hearing what came after that. But she said, I'm off this. You know what I want. If I'm not going to have you. And then when I look at the transcript, it says, I want them. And that's just on period. But it kind of seemed like the audio became a little distorted at that part, because it seemed like she tried to stop it or do something to prevent us from hearing what she said after that point. But obviously, it's very clear that Olivia was not messing around with Gerard because she wanted her kids back. She clearly said right here, you know what I want. You know what I want. And if I'm not going to have you, the transcript says I want them, meaning the kids. So your kids came second, Olivia. Your kids came second. Your kids was an afterthought when it came to you messing around with Gerard. And you thought it was cute playing recordings, but what you didn't realize, you further incriminated yourself, Olivia, and you look like trash. Because, again, you came on here, you tried to spin a narrative, you tried to make it seem like, oh my gosh, he's forcing me to have sex with him, and he won't even talk to me when it comes to my children unless I have sex with him. And all the while, this is pretty much what you was trying to do. Your goal was to get Gerard back. Your goal was to break up his marriage. Your goal was to reunite your family. You wanted that man back. It's very clear. And you was being very manipulative initially, but obviously, like I've been saying from the get-go, you caught feelings, and you wanted what you wanted, and Gerard knew what you wanted, because you told him, you know what I want. This is a conversation that y'all had already had, which is why you came on here talking about how you made it seem like Gerard was, showcasing y'all hooking back up in front of y'all's children. But I don't believe it was just on Gerard. I believe you played a hand in it too. Because you felt very much comfortable. You believed what Gerard was telling you. You believed that he was going to take you on a vacation with your children. You believed a lot of things. And so I find it very ironic that here it is, you play another recording and it further incriminates you, Olivia. And on top of all of this, you came on the internet saying how Robin told you not to get back with her father. According to you, Robin was pleading with you not to get back with him. So obviously, this little girl witnessed y'all two doing certain things together, hugging on each other, kissing on each other, like what they were accustomed to when y'all were together. She witnessed that. On top of, I do believe you had some kind of inappropriate conversation with her pertaining to you hooking back up with Gerard. Because your relationship with Robin is very inappropriate because you don't treat that girl like she's your daughter. You treat her like she's your only friend. And there are certain things that little girl does not need to be made aware of. So I'm very convinced that you inserted that little girl into this situation that was already confusing to begin with, but you added even more to the confusion. But you didn't care about that because you're a very selfish person. And the fact that when you hear Olivia say what she said and you can hear Gerard say, oh, it was like he enjoyed it. And I made mention of this in my podcast. I feel that Gerard enjoyed the fact that he had two women fighting over him. There are a lot of men that love that attention. And they very much gave Gerard that attention. Because listening to his response, it definitely sounded like he was really enjoying how Olivia was really trying to go to bat for what she wanted, which was Gerard.
Go and have your fucking fairy tale on period. You can go and have your fairy tale. That's on period. Yep. That's on period. He used you for a fun time and still didn't want you. I don't give a fuck, girl. I don't want him. The fuck? That ain't no fucking prize. I'm good. You don't want nobody. Shit.
All ugly.
I called her ugly in his face.
So we all know this was a lie. Gerard definitely was the prize that you was hoping to win, and you didn't. And of course you're going to try to spin the narrative and make it seem like, oh, I didn't want him. Oh, I don't care. He's not for anybody. He definitely did use you for a fun time, and you most definitely did want him because we just heard you 2.5 seconds ago say, you know what I want. And if I can't have you, then I want them, meaning your children. So, girl, please stop it because you just keep on spilling all over this live what it really is. It's like you're trying to lie, and it's like, girl, you already revealed the truth.
No, you cannot have that, baby girl. Get that cracker off the bed. I said, you could go be with Miss Ugly. Oh my God. That is so crazy. Could you imagine?
Lopsided booty. No, go ahead and no.
Lopsided booty? Oh my God. I was talking about shit, baby. Yeah.
I'm gonna be 60 still talking about that bitch. And you're lucky if I don't catch her slipping.
And he's laughing. He's laughing. I said I was gonna be 60 still talking about that bitch, and you're lucky if I don't catch her slipping. And this nigga's laughing. Oh my God, that is comical.
Olivia, to keep it real with you, Gerard was probably laughing because he already knew you wasn't about that life. You talking about you better not catch her slipping. Yeah, that would make anybody laugh because we already know the only thing that you know to do is call the police, girl.
Listening to the way we spoke to each other grosses me out. Disgusting.
Olivia, you are such a clown. You can't even make your face look believable saying what you just said. Listening to those recordings does something to you, but it definitely doesn't make you feel disgusted. You are literally reminiscing once again because you are enjoying what you're listening to. You like the fact that you was able to have Gerard the way that you did. And if you was presented another opportunity to have it again, please stop playing yourself because we all know you will go right back. So, girl, stop it.
Asshole, you're such a fucking. You're so.
I replay that shit. So everything from that point on, because I remember I sent him this, and that was April. So then he sent me the other thing in April.
Mom.
What, baby?
What
What happened? Wait a minute, what's this? Girl. Oh, he was so heartbroken. I didn't even notice the last conversation he was so heartbroken. I pictured it differently in my mind. I think because it went by so fast. I had the last conversation recorded. Okay, good. Aw, poor thing. He wanted to keep talking. And I was like, fuck you forever. My ass. I'm so quick to tell somebody to fuck off. That's funny. Okay, so I need to put every single thing in order. I need to figure out. And I need you to go to sleep, girl, so I can get my mind together. The wife got played at the end of the day. Girl, listen. Pick-me's will always stay in their pick-me place. They'll always defend a man. It don't matter what you do to them as long as you come home at night. A pick-me will be happy, you know? And I feel like in this situation, a hit dog is going to holla. And basically all the women have hollered, okay? The pick-me's have let themselves be seen. And that's okay, you know, be who you are, and that's okay. Because I am going to focus my content on my story. I am. And I'm going to expose him more. I'm going to expose everything that went on, everything. So if you don't like that, then just stay away from me. Go to the pick-me channels. Go watch Peach McIntyre. You know what I mean? Go over there. You'll have a lot of fun over there.
I mean, it's very obvious the reason why Olivia is now trying to come for Peach because she sees the subscribers that Peach has and she sees the engagement that Peach has over there and she wants some of that clout. So that is why Olivia is now starting to want to start a beef with Peach McIntyre. It's very obvious, and Olivia, you look very pathetic, and, you know, as they say, be careful what you ask for, girl, because you may get a pushback that you may not be ready for. But as far as talking about, you know, getting played, all of y'all got played, and all of y'all played yourself, if I'm just to be completely honest. That's how I see it. But, you know, Olivia is, you know, basically owning the fact that her channel and her content is going to consist of her continuing to talk about Gerard, continuing to talk about Nisha, continuing to drag this out for however long she can with recordings, with text messages, with sharing, you know, other information that went on with them behind the scenes. This is what she's saying that her channel is going to consist of going forward. So before I end this video, I saw this recent live that Olivia did today, and I saw this little tat on her face, this new face tat. Now, I don't know if this is permanent. I don't know if this is temporary, but it looks crazy. And what I found very interesting is, she ended up I think it was a day or two ago, because when I tell you this girl has definitely been going live left and right, I mean, it obviously shows that she is now in her element to act and speak the way she's always wanted to act and speak since she moved to Florida, but she was restricted from doing so. And now we're able to see Olivia in her full true form. But yeah, we saw her throwing shots at Zolo, and we're going to get into that in the next video. But I find it very interesting that after she threw shots at Zolo and Donna, and Zolo somewhat responded to her, she comes back today with this new face tat. When further looking into the meaning of a black star tattoo, I find it very interesting that this black star can symbolize multiple things, but what stood out to me is that I saw in multiple sources where it says that a black star tattoo can symbolize rebellion. It can also represent a connection to the unknown. It can also symbolize loss and a sense of void. Now, again, I looked at multiple sources to try to figure out why would somebody get a black star, especially on their face. And I find it very interesting that it does represent rebellion, because this is something that I have seen in Olivia for a very long time, and I've called it out a few times that, she is a very rebellious person. She's very rebellious when it comes to respecting authority. She does not respect the law. She feels she's untouchable. She feels she can do what she wants, say what she wants, and get away with what she wants. She will lie her way out of things. That is the true nature of a rebellious person. And Olivia is very much lost, and there is a void in her. It's very clear. You can see it when you look at through her eyes. It's so many things that I see with her, which is why I made the decision early on to do commentary on her. Like I've always stated from the very get-go, I've looked at her as a special case. And I have said from the very beginning, I didn't make that statement as a way to throw a dig or to be funny or to even be mean. I do find her to be intriguing because I've never met anyone like her before. And obviously, as I've called it out multiple times, I do believe there is a lot of layers to Olivia. I think there's a lot of trauma that this girl has gone through. And I feel that is why we see so many different personalities with her. She's never got the help that she needed to really sort all of these pieces together to get some type of clarity and ultimately healing. So a lot of times when I do my commentary, I get the fact that people don't understand why I show this girl empathy. But as I've always stated, I am just that way. I am the type of person where I have empathy for all people. I don't care who it is. I show empathy for all people because everybody have a backstory and everybody do things for reasons. And a lot of times there is a root to the reason why people act the way they act and do the things they do. It's a root to it. And you have to be able to dig through those layers to come to that understanding of why this person is the way they is. And a lot of times it does revert back to what they went through as a child. But I do think it's sad that this girl is 35 years old now, and the people that are the closest to her do not seem to think that she needs to seek out additional help to get her mental together. There's definitely something wrong with that, and I've also spoken on that many times since I've been reacting to her. I think it's extremely sad that a lot of the people that are the closest to her have turned a blind eye to her behavior. And I think it's extremely telling, like I said, that this star that she got tatted on her face represents loss and represents void. So for her sake, I hope this is not a real tattoo, but this is what she came on looking like today. So y'all, with that being said, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.